Unhelpful thought patterns, take 3. We're going to be talking about denial or blaming in this one. We can very easily miss our own role or faults in a situation. We can explain away what we're doing and focus on the other party, the other team, blame them for everything going wrong and ignore all of our actions also contributing to the problem. Essentially, this thought pattern can lend itself very heavily to a victim mentality and keep us in roles and situations where we just keep giving our power away because we're not actually addressing what it is I can do differently in the moment instead of being a victim to the circumstances around me, the people that I allow around me. Even that word allow. If people are in our vicinity, unless we're children, unless we don't have that autonomy, we get to choose who is around us. We get to choose the energy we let into our lives. And so to some extent, we really have to take responsibility for if there's toxic people all around us, why haven't we changed the people around us or changed the environment that we're in? It keeps us and can put us and keep us in a very helpless and hopeless mentality and mindset. And once again, we're ignoring all the power that we have to make a positive or purposeful change in the situation. Denial or blaming can also look like missing deadlines, not showing up on time, or even trying to do way too many things at once. Blaming with like a thought can also sound like, well, if you didn't do X, Y, and Z, then I wouldn't have to do blank. Essentially putting the onus on someone else. Well, my job gave me so many tasks that I wasn't able to accomplish them all. Instead of looking at our own time management or even the communication you might need with your boss or whoever to say, there's just too much on my plate. It can also allow us to excuse ourselves. I'm so busy at work that I wasn't able to show up at home. Reasons versus excuses. This can also look like telling yourself you are literally helpless to what the world dishes out, to what your partner dishes out, to what job situation is. It's just a very lack mentality. You're going to hear me say that a lot. It's just a very lack place to settle into. The plain and simple answer to how can we combat denial and blaming is to take a look at ourselves and what can I do to shift the situation that I'm not liking? Where can I take responsibility and change it around? I really like the serenity prayer. It's one of my favorite prayers because it's like, do what you can, and what you can't do, give it to God, source, a higher power, creator, whoever, whatever you believe in, because we're just human. Simply have compassion with yourself. Know that you are human. Know that you make mistakes. Acknowledge that, and then figure out, where can I show up a little bit better to shift the situation? Where can I take some ownership over the state my life is in or what's going on for me right now? Stop giving your power away. Also, I may or may not keep this in the video. Don't hold yourself to the lowest common denominator. I think that's pertinent here. Just because you can blame something going wrong on somebody else and they might be doing wrong doesn't mean that you also have to be doing not great or doing wrong. Don't lower your standard and just blame it on, oh, well, Susie was talking in class, so I did too. I mean, y'all still both talking. Two wrongs don't make a right. Radical honesty with self is really hard sometimes, but essential in this work, especially if you're trying to tap into your intuition on a deeper level and really just shift your life. We're gonna be talking about denial or blaming in this one. Man, I really want to name a moon sign that can really do this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be nice. Capricorn.